start. Let's go ahead.
What's up, guys? So today is Friday. Trevor and Blake are up at the dyno with the Evo wagon. I decided to stay here, get some work done on the Ranger. So basically we have our next drag race, the official one if you want to call it that, a week from today, next Friday at the track. So basically what we're going to do today is we are going to pull this motor out. We're going to tear it all apart. We're going to address the low compression issue in cylinder number 7. And then we are also going to install all of these parts that we got here from Maxpeedingrods. We have head gaskets. We got the timing chain kit, oil pump. We got a cam. We got springs. We got some lifters. We got a bunch of stuff from them. So we're going to get that motor pulled out. We're going to get it put on an engine stand. And we are going to get it ripped apart and have all of that stuff installed so we can get this thing ready for the race next Friday.
Sean,
Yep.
how
are we
you doing over
I'm
here?
doing great.
Well, just so a little bit of an update. So all the time lapse and stuff that you've seen, that was on Friday. Today it's Monday. We're back over here at the shop Phipson, and we're trying to go to the track this Friday and race each other. And I come back. I was at the dyno with the Evo on Friday, and Sean just completely tore this whole thing apart. So cab's off because I guess that's easier.
It's just way easier. Yeah, it comes off with 6 bolts. Comes right up. Everything's standalone. It's all wired to where everything just stays in the cab. Pull the harness off the motor, lift the cab off, and then here we are.
Yeah, so now cylinder heads are off of here, obviously. And what did you find out? So that back cylinder, we thought it was going to get more compression after running it for a little while, because sometimes,
like sometimes you'll clean the valve, where the valve.
Well, sometimes they'll have gunk in the seat, and then after running them, doing burnouts and stuff, then they clear it out. In this case,
still at 30 pounds,
so that's not good.
Not good at all.
So cylinder heads are off of this thing, and all the valves, lifters, all that, or all the lifters,
push rods, everything's out of it.
Everything is out of it, and so sprayed some brake cleaner in the hole, and it didn't leak. So Sean is actually getting ready to go drop off these cylinder heads at the machine shop. They're going to deck them, check them, do valve job, and then
valve seals, new springs. Just go through the whole head. So we get some brand new heads back here. We'll throw them on with the new head gaskets from Maxpeedingrods.
So yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say. That leads us into the sponsor for this build. As you guys know, this is a budget challenge, and we got some parts. So Maxpeedingrods, they're known for kind of coming up with some budget parts and some stuff for your build. So here we have some head gaskets, some MLS head gaskets. Yep. We have a timing chain guides. We have LS7 style lifters. We have the trunnion upgrade, and then got a new oil pump, as well as this right here.
LS7 cam.
I think this is LS9.
LS9 cam.
So this is an LS9 camshaft. So not only is Sean going to drop off the cylinder heads at the machine shop, they're actually going to install. These are also from Maxpeedingrods. These are the valve springs, so upgraded valve springs, and then new seals and all that other stuff. So your cylinder heads are going to get all refreshed.
Yep.
The bottom end over here honestly looks fine.
Looks great,
like
man.
Cylinder walls look good. The ring all the way around, you could rock the piston back and forth and look at the ring.
Ring's good, not cracked or nothing like that.
Yeah, looks like just all the other cylinders. Sean puts his hand on here.
It makes compression. It makes it sucks. Makes vacuum.
So it's definitely an issue with the cylinder heads. So yeah, he's just going to go drop those things off. And again, like I said, we are planning on racing these things against each other on Friday.
It's Monday afternoon, so we're doing great.
Drop them off at the machine shop. We do have a really good local machine shop. They're the one who has basically machined a lot of my engines and cylinder heads and stuff. They machine the engine for the Civic, the one for the Evo, a bunch of random ones. I think they've done my 2J cylinder heads on the Supras, Supra and S14 and all that other stuff. But yeah, Sean is going to go drop off the cylinder heads, and then I actually need to get started on my Ranger because I've been just kind of ignoring it for the last week. We've been working on the Evo wagon. So yeah, if you guys didn't see that video, that thing made freaking gobs of torque. It made more torque than your 6-liter, buddy.
I don't know about that.
More torque than your 6-liter.
I don't know about that.
I'm excited to see those heads back all brand new and fresh and ripping on this thing though.
Yeah,
all it needs now is a turbo. Oh, Sean.
Crank shot.
Oh. You better take that.
Hello? Yeah, this is her.
Yeah, this is John.
Oh, y'all done, John?
Yeah, it's ready to go.
How'd they look?
Well, something went through that one cylinder. I
Uh-huh.
can see marks, you know, in there.
Okay. But
So you
the
might check your intake manifold. Make sure there's nothing in it.
okay. How'd the valves look good?
Did it look like mud went through the motor?
No, they're not. They weren't bad at all.
Okay, perfect.
Little bit
Well,
of mud.
I'll be down there
A
shortly.
little
to
bit of
grab
mud. So, Sean's cylinder heads are
Right.
done. Hey, that's great. You dropped them off yesterday, or was it 2 days ago?
it.
It was Monday. And here it is when? Wednesday.
I'm gonna be driving mine tonight. So.
Hey.
How you doing?
So, you got the compression tester out. Looks like you got this thing back together. What'd you do?
Yeah, so basically pulled the motor and transmission out of the frame, pulled the timing cover off, obviously had the heads off, and we installed the cam from Maxpeedingrods, the lifters from Maxpeedingrods, the head gaskets from Maxpeedingrods, the timing chain from Maxpeedingrods, and the oil pump from Maxpeedingrods. So we got a brand new motor here, boys, all thanks to Maxpeedingrods. Go ahead, we appreciate you.
But then the cylinder heads, they went off to the machine shop.
Yeah, the cylinder heads went to the machine shop. He basically, I just wanted to have them checked out, decked them, put new springs in. The springs came from Maxpeedingrods as well. Relapped the valves and sandblasted them so they look brand new. So basically got a brand new 5.3 with a Ls9 Cam, I think is when we ordered. Yep, Ls9 Cam. And so we're about to do a compression test on it here shortly.
Yeah, so the whole reason why we're kind of like a little sus of the heads was because this back cylinder head, it only had
Sus, yeah.
30 psi. So 30 psi, now the head is brand new, and now this is the moment of truth.
So now if it's on 30 psi, then we're not doing great. We'll still probably win, but we're just not doing as great as we could be. So.
Yeah.
Any good thing?
All right, well, compression test, here we go. This is the moment of truth. We're going to see how this thing's actually doing. Moment of truth.
The lifters probably aren't pumped up yet either, so.
The lifters aren't pumped?
Yeah.
All right, well, go ahead.
I'm a little
Let's-
nervous.
You think this thing's going to start?
Not good. Oh, that's fine. That might be okay. The lift that's way better than it was, and the lifters still aren't. Do another cylinder. Move it
We'll
over.
just crank her all day. Actually, fire it up. Go ahead.
It's not really a jump box in the thing.
Why is spin so slow?
All right, so first cylinder, which was the back cylinder, wasn't looking that promising. 50 psi to start with. Well, let's test another one because the lifters still do need to pump up.
We need to
So,
get a jump box on that one.
well, let's give this a little song.
Same thing. So I think we're
Same
good.
thing.
The
That's
lifters.
that is good.
That is good.
All right, 50 psi.
We need to
That's
get more
the standard now.
Yeah. So, and I know that cylinder was good before, so it's only going to be even better now. So they both read 50, so that's promising for that cylinder.
Yeah, that is good. Well, crank it over. Just
Well,
crank it
we
over
need
for a
more-
year. Need more oil.
We need more battery.
Oh, just let's just unhook this, and then it'll just. Then you just crank it over all day. All right, so we're missing some context here. So, after that compression test, which showed up about 30 or 50 psi, Sean just started going not like basically crazy, just trying to figure out like what happened. Like, and then all the other cylinders had like low compression too. So what he ended up doing is, I think he installed the camshaft 180 degrees out, like upside down basically. So he went ahead, pulled the timing cover back off, put the cam 180 degrees the opposite direction, and then put it back in, and then give it a compression test. And then after that had 175 PSI across the board. New cylinder head gaskets, camshaft, all that stuff. Worked out great with the lifters, valve springs, everything was good. And so at that point now it was basically ready to put on the cab. All right guys, so it's been about an hour and a half and Sean has already got his cab back on, all his wiring on, intake manifold, serpentine belt, timing belt, brakes, headers. He even got a bunch of fiberglass on his fingertips, putting the little shield.
Yeah, I can definitely see it. I see it in there. So.
I hope they don't feel bad, but I know for the next couple of days they're probably gonna be really itchy. All right, well, fire this thing up. Let's see how it's doing. What's up, guys? I would like to thank today's video sponsor, MotionAutoTv.com, where they're giving away a 2022 Kia Telluride plus $20,000 cash or a $50,000 cash option for you to take and spend it on whatever you want. You want to put it on a down payment on a house. You want to put a down payment on a Ferrari. You want to buy a mobile home trailer. You want to put a shop behind your house. You want to do something like that. You want to pay off your freaking student loan, credit card debt, any of that type of stuff. You want to give your kids a crazy Christmas. Maybe you lost your job because all the crazy things going on right now and you need to replace your income. Well, you have the opportunity to win Telluride or the cash. All you got to do, every dollar you spend on MotionAutoTv.com is an automatic entry for a chance to win. So head over there, click the link in the description, check out all the stuff, check out all the products. We have stuff for kids, we have stuff for your wife, we have stuff for you. Yeah, we got tons of shirts, we got hats, we got hoodies, we got stickers, we got all kinds of things. Check it out. Appreciate you guys supporting today's video sponsor. Go ahead. Sounds like it's on 8. Yeah. All right, we'll button it up and go take it for a rip.
Yeah. How we doing?
Yeah. We're doing great over here, Blake. Ours doesn't even run, so. Wow. Yeah. This thing shouldn't run like that. It should just be ready to rip out of the box.
We're having like a coil or an injector thing.
Well, we're both
junkyard stuff.
Junkyard issues. So I'm having a bunch of issues with my Ranger with my starter and all that other stuff. But trying to get it figured out. But I'm gonna head home for tonight. We're gonna come back here tomorrow and mess with these things and see if we can get them hopefully running a little bit better. All right, guys, I'm editing this video. A couple missing pieces. A video of Chris idling in the parking lot. That was Friday night. That's when we were supposed to race each other at the track. Have you seen the video, the first drive video of my Turbo Ranger, Turbo 5-liter Ranger? I was having a bunch of issues with my starter. So my truck was almost ready, but the starter went out, had some things with that. Sean's truck was having some issues. Something with the wiring, it hung an injector open. It was kind of misfiring. A coil pack was kind of going bad. It was just doing some weird stuff. It wasn't dialed in. It was bogging. The tune needed a bunch of things. Obviously, it had the cam swap. It needed tuned a little bit. Just a lot of things. So that's when we were supposed to go race. So I came to the shop on Saturday, worked on my Ranger for a little bit. Sean was at the shop basically all Monday did a bunch of little things to his Ranger. We'll get into that a little bit further in the video, but this next clip is going to be Tuesday, taking this thing for its actual first drive, and we'll explain some of the issues.
Doesn't run with the shit still.
All right, boys, so we're in Sean's Ranger. We spent the last 3 days trying to make this thing not run like poo.
And it's still running like poo.
Chris just swapped out a bunch of the coil packs and a bunch of that other stuff, and then now we're going for a ride in this thing, and we're going to save it slow or fast.
You think you'll do a burnout?
I gotta get raced in here. Oh my goodness! Hey, don't do no drifting, okay?
No, I won't.
I seen you get sketchy with it the other day.
Right now. Stop bumping.
Go wide open.
It's like the fuel pump does some weird.
Faster at the drag strip?
About the same.
Huh.
How does it feel to you?
Slow.
Yeah. Like it should be faster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like something is not right.
No, yeah, it's like the downshift should be like really fast, like it should rip.
It's not like not firing. I don't know, dude. I'm just like, I don't understand. It doesn't do that all the time. It's like no power down low.
Yeah.
But up top, it goes.
Oh, that felt great.
Yeah, that's what
That
it
felt
should.
really good.
It should feel the same way through all RPMs.
Why was it? Yeah, if you get it to do that all the time, this thing would rip.
I just floored it, and it like downshifts, and then when it stays in high RPMs, it's fine. We'll do like a wide open throttle pull. And that felt really good. That was like,
I was like, oh,
constant pull.
Where are you gonna turn?
Yeah, right here.
Make sure you go ahead. Wish you had a seat in here.
Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty good. Is that the best it's ever felt?
Yeah.
That felt really good.
Yeah. That did feel really good. He like falls on his face when it's shit.
You need like to raise the rev limiter and like the shift points or something.
Yeah.
So it's like, cause that feels great. Like honestly, that felt really fast.
Yeah,
like that felt
great.
like how it should.
That's just full wide open throttle.
That's what you need to do all the time.
Yeah, I guess. Wonder how hot it is.
Probably fine. You should probably put some sort of a gauge or something on.
Yeah. It doesn't say first gear.
Don't pull in the shop, because it'll bring all the smoke in.
Oh, John! How's it doing, Tom?
Feels a lot better. I want to put some 85 in it. It's really hot.
Right? It
better,
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like wide open throttle. Sorry.
No, it's not perfect, but I'm gonna try and tune everything out. Imagine a 50 shot. And
Yeah.
then,
Let's put a full tank 85 in.
yeah, and then we'll
Well,
see.
like 10 gallons back.
We'll see how it acts after we
That
actually
thing's
start
fun, dude.
tuning it away.
It rips now.
Yeah,
So much fun.
it's way better, right?
Way better.
Yeah,
Way better.
and that's why I,
don't know
think
what
I
we
can.
fixed, but
Probably the coil packs.
Or
we
those
didn't change
plugs. Well, we swapped that one.
this thing might actually work. It's actually not doing bad.
So you have tell me what you did. What have you done?
Everything. We've been stumped. Coil packs, wires, plugs, we just couldn't get it to run right, and it seems like it's doing a lot better now. Chris has been messing with a bunch of stuff with the tuning. We decided it was running rich at idle. We messed with the tuning a little bit, kind of just wanted to put it on E85 anyways. We have some here at the shop. We threw it in here, put a wideband in here, and as you can see, it's actually not doing too bad. It was at like 10.9 on narrowband on HP tuners, and that was max that it can go low, so it's probably lower than that. So we installed a wideband, put the bung in. It's on the right side of the motor, so I would like to have one on each side, just but it's good enough, I guess.
Or put them into a turbo and then have it coming out of the exhaust. This thing needs a turbo. And then you put the hood on.
Oh yeah, hood on, tailgate on. We'll put the bumpers on it because that's part of the whole, has to look like a Ranger, I guess. And honestly, we can use the weight in the rear too, so I'm not really worried about that.
Yeah. Then now we're gonna go to Walmart.
Yeah, Walmart trip. Go ahead.
All right, guys, so I don't know if you could hear most of what Sean was saying, but basically just battled a lot of issues with the truck. I think some of it had to do with wiring, some of it had to do with the wrong spark plug, some of it had to do with like a bad injector and maybe like a bad coil pack. So the engine that they got was kind of a basket case. It started off with 30 PSI compression. In the beginning of this video, we sent out the cylinder heads, had them decked, checked, valves relapped, valve stem seals, all that other stuff, and then installed the valve springs from Maxpeedingrods as well as the camshaft from them as well. Full gasket kit, head gaskets, front timing chain gaskets, all that stuff from Maxpeedingrods as well. So I really appreciate them sending out those products and kind of giving us the opportunity to test these things out on these whole budget built Rangers. So yeah, Sean got the hood on it, got the tailgate on it, and we went for a little drive. We drove them to Walmart together just to go pick up some other parts. And like in first gear, it revs out pretty good now if he goes wide open throttle. And then when he actually hits second gear, it like spins the tires and like the truck goes all sideways and stuff. So it's definitely making a lot more power than it was before, obviously because it was running on 7 cylinders. So again, I think he ran a 14.6 and I ran a 17.0 at the drag strip. And so as of right now, the plan is, since this whole thing started off as a 2-week project, it was actually supposed to be a week, and then now here we are almost a month later. It actually is a little bit over a month now since I pulled the transmission in the junkyard. And the plan is to go this Saturday at Houston Raceway Park to the Cletus Cars event. So at that event, they do drag racing and they do basically the burnout competition, which were 2 of the 3 things that we were planning for this thing. So we still need to come back and do the road course. The local road course has been like opening, closing, private days, motorcycle only, stuff like that. So definitely need to get them back. I guess if they're still running when we get back. Mine is been doing some stuff with this. You guys will see a video out of this thing tomorrow, but I wanted to get Sean's video out of this thing and pretty much been fighting issues with this thing for basically about a week because this video started last Monday and now it's Tuesday of the next week. So yeah, definitely a lot of content. Let me know what you guys think of this whole Ranger build thing. I know a lot of you guys are really stoked about it. That was why we started it. It's a budget challenge. It's something that you and your friends or whatever, you could do this in like your front yard. I seen one comment, some guy was like, oh, you lost all my respect because you put the turbo in the hood. I thought this was going to be like a clean like street build, which technically like everything is bolt on. And I just wanted to do something fun, and I've always wanted to do this with my Ranger and see how it did. So obviously it works pretty dang well, and you'll see I did a pretty rowdy burnout in it that you'll see in the next video. But again, Cletus Cars is going to be it's going to be awesome. We are going to have the Kia Telluride down there. We're going to be selling merchandise and basically have both of the Rangers. We're going to take the new 2-car trailer, see how my truck does towing that freaking beastly 48-foot thing. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. I think it's right here. But nonetheless, I really appreciate all the support on the Kia Telluride giveaway. If you guys aren't interested in that, we are doing the $50,000 cash option as well. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Again, give it a thumbs up if you did. If you liked it, Give it 2 thumbs downs if you didn't like the video, and subscribe if you'd like to stick around. We're almost at 600,000 subscribers. So we're about 10,000 away from 600,000 subscribers. And I feel like we could hit that easily in October. So that's gonna be my new goal, is hit 600,000 subscribers by the end of October. And hopefully you guys can help me make that happen. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.